What's up, comic book community? Joe here, bringing you another episode of 360 Comics. And with this box sitting next to me, you know what time it is. It is time for a CGC unboxing video. These actually aren't my books. These were given to me for the unboxing by Mike, aka Pope of Chillytown. Give him a follow on Instagram. And he said, definitely use this box for a video because there's some really nice high-grade Silver Age books in here. So this is a pre-1975 order. Stay tuned to see what we got. We are less than 100 subscribers away from our goal of 3,000, at which point we'll be giving away this book right here, Incredible Hulk 449, the first appearance of the Thunderbolts. If you haven't done so yet, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like this video, leave a comment down below, and of course, check out our other videos, like them, and leave comments on them for additional entries. And also, go give us a follow over on Instagram because we're giving away this book right here when we hit 9,000 followers. This is the first appearance of Firestar in Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends #1. So 2 giveaways. Make sure you enter both of them because we're less than 100 away on both of these, and we'll be picking a winner very soon. Good luck. Like I mentioned, this box belongs to Pope of Chillytown, my buddy Mike, but he said, there's some good content in here. You should use this for a video. So big shout out to him. Make sure you give him a follow on Instagram. And of course, check out his Sunday morning comic sermon, which is a little live comic discussion he does. Different topics every week and some cool stuff. Now, I have really very little idea what's in here. It's his books. I didn't get to pre-screen them or check out the grades or anything on them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover up the grade. I'm going to take a look at them and I'm going to try to guess the grade off of, just what I can see on the outside. Obviously, the grade of a book is determined by the outside, the inside, all the pages, all that stuff. I won't be able to see that, but I'm going to do my best guess based upon just the damage on the cover. So, yeah, let's get into this. All right, let's get this first book out of the plastic. All right, so this is Marvel Superheroes #17. We got Black Knight being the main character in this one. I think this is the first solo Black Knight book. Let's take a look. Wow, for a square-bound book, this book looks really nice. I do see a little crease on the corner. But man, for a mostly black cover, edges look incredibly good. I would think this book is probably a 7.0. That is going to be my guess on this book, 7.0. It does have a crease down in this corner right here. You probably can't really see it on the camera because it was pressed, but there's a noticeable color break and a couple ticks on the spine, a little wear on the corners. For a square-bound book, pretty solid. Like I said, I think it's a 7.0. 7.5, okay. So it's pretty close on that. That's definitely an awesome grade. This book's from 1968. So you've got a, mid to high, higher side of mid grade, whatever you want to call a 7.5. That is definitely a phenomenal first book to show off. Let's go to the second one now. Let's see if I can, hopefully that wasn't on camera. Hopefully you didn't see what the grade was there. But, this is a big one right here. This is Flash #139. This is the first appearance of the Reverse Flash. 1963 on this one. Oh, I gotta check out the grade. This one looks sharp. Mid-grade. Same issue right here. There is also a corner crease on this one. This one definitely has some more wear and tear, though. Not as high as the last book. Yeah, I would think that this one, minimally, would be a 4.5. But I think it is actually probably a 5.0. Let's go with 5.0 on this guy. 6.5. Wow. I do think that's a little generous. Just because there are color breaking creases on a bigger one down here and a smaller one up in the top corner. But holy crap. Now that is a pricey book right there in a 6.5. That is like Flash's major Silver Age villain. Yeah, that's really, really cool. So good job to Mike for doing that. I'm pretty sure he pressed and cleaned all these books himself. He usually does. All right, next up, we've got covering up the grade. Okay, here we go. Tales of Suspense book, issue number, I'm not even sure, 69. Yeah, first appearance of Titanium Man, and I know Mike was thinking this book possibly could be good in the future, given that Armor Wars is coming. Titanium Man kind of makes sense for that. You know, all the villains with some sort of armor. Let's take a look. All right, so this one again looks pretty similar to the last one. So I thought the last one was a 5.0, and it was actually 6.5. So I'm gonna up it a little bit. This one looks similar. Honestly, this one might even look better. I'm gonna call this one a 7.0. If they give the last one a 6.5, I'm gonna guess 7.0 on this one. Really, realistically, I would have looked at it and said it was probably more like a 6.0, 6.5, but I'm gonna say 7.0. 8.0. Oh my gosh. All right, so my grading's a little bit on the low side, which that's where you want to be. If you're on the low side, you're going to get some good surprises. You know, obviously you want to be spot on, but if you're not spot on, way better to be on the low side. Wow, 8.0. So I was right that it looked better than the last one. Just it looked quite a bit better. Wow, that's a great book. And this book's from 1965. So we've got 3 books so far from the 60s. You know, getting a 6.5, a 7.5, and an 8.0. That is phenomenal. And Mike did mention that I remember there was one book that he said was a 9.0. I don't remember which one it was, but we'll come across that. All right. Next up, we've got, an FF book. Here we go. Jack Kirby goodness. Fantastic Four number 74. I don't think this is a key. Yeah, just Galactus and Silver Surfer appearance. But, you know, it's Kirby FF under issue 100. Yeah, and a phenomenal Kirby cover in outer space. Let's take a look. Oh, wow. All right, so this one might be the 9.0 plus. This looks great. Yeah, I'm like not even seeing a color break. There's maybe a little tiny baby tick. Oh, there's a tick right there. Okay, so there's one color break. A little bit of scruff up at the top. I'm going to say this book is a 9.2. We're going to go 9.2 on this one. It's got a couple little color ticks and then a little wear and tear up near the top. Maybe someone grabbing the book out of the box and kind of messing up the edge there a little bit. But 9.2 is my guess. Oh my God. 9.4 white pages from a book from 1968. Stan Lee story, Jack Kirby and Joe Sinnott cover and art. There we go. So Joe Sinnott was involved with this as well. Yeah, it's an absolute classic. 9.4. I'm curious to see what the value of that book is. All right, this is a small little submission, so there's only 2 more books. And this next one is Strange Tales. I forget what issue this is. 159. This first appearance of Val. I guess that's Valentina, Contessa Valentina de Allegra Fontaine. I'm not going to even try that. Anyway, Strange Tales number 159. Captain America appearance as well. Origin of Nick Fury retold. This looks pretty gosh darn nice as well. Okay, so this has the top of this book has a bunch of color breaks up there. Still pretty solid. I could see this book getting, given what else I've seen in this, maybe we call this like a 7.0. Let's call this a 7.0. What did it get? 6.5. Okay, so I was close on that one. 6.5, off-white pages. Jim Steranko and Roy Thomas stories. Maurice Severin and Herb Trimpe art, and then Jim Steranko cover and art. Very cool. Phenomenal stuff here from the Silver Age. So 6.5 is still the lowest grade. That book's from 1967. We got the last one right here. What do we got? Oh, now this is a big book. This is an underrated book, in my opinion. This is like a big book to me because I grew up on the X-Men. This character showed up in the animated series and, you know, throughout the comics over the years. But this is X-Men number 64. This is the first appearance of Sunfire. This book's from late 1970. I thought this was 69. But still, late Silver Age. This is one of the last books, actually the third to last book before the X-Men run Stopped putting out new issues because starting at issue 67 all the way until 93, they were doing reprints because X-Men was good enough to keep going, but not good enough to write new issues for. So they were reprinting old stories, and finally they picked it back up again and gave it to Claremont in 1975. But this is the key we're looking at right now. Oh, this looks sharp. Yeah, this looks really nice. Yeah, there's a couple small spine ticks. A little bit of a color break around the staple. Small amount of blunting to the corners. Very small. And a little bit of edge wear, but almost not. I'm going to call this one an 8.5. 8.5 on the X-Men 64. We got a 9.0. I have to think this has got to be more expensive even than the 9, what was it, a 9.4 FF book? Because this one's a key. Yeah, 9.0. Off-white to white pages. Roy Thomas story. Don Heck and Tom Palmer art. Sal Buscema and Tom Palmer cover. Wow, this is like a really good Buscema cover. I really do enjoy that one. Yeah, this is definitely the book that I am most stoked about. I have a feeling that Mike's going to want to hold on to this, but maybe I'll try to get it off him. Maybe do a little trading for it if he does want to get rid of it. Freaking phenomenal. Wow. First appearance of Sunfire 9.0, 1970. This book, what? Talking 53 years old. A little over 53 years old at this point. Still holding that 9.0. That's great. Hey, this was a short video. Hope you enjoyed it. Little CGC unboxing for you. Didn't even expect to be doing this video today, but Mike was nice enough to, let me throw together the unboxing video. So shout out to him again. Follow him on Instagram, Pope of Chilitown. That's pope.of.chili.town. I tag him in a lot of stuff. You can find him from my page. But anyway, yeah, hope you enjoyed this little unboxing video. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up for a like. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Tell me which one of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Are there six books? Which one of these is your favorite? Yeah, and of course, subscribe to the channel if you're not yet. And until next time, turn the page, wash your hands.